We start with 2 walls back to back, and we use the path tool to carve an arch into the front wall. From here we now add in the wooden arches, basically created from fences. We add 2 at the back, and we will add 2 in front of those. This will be basically the runners for the block walls that will sit within it. Once these are in place, then we can put a deck in front of it. This deck will basically be the deck for the sluice gates. Just position that and adjust it. You can push this back into the wall just to hide the back railing of it, and then just lift it up a little bit so we can see the archway that we carved earlier and behind it. Now we take 2 spades. Now, depending on where you orientated your spades, you may need to turn these so the handles will come up in the middle of the arches. So what we do first of all is just locate them into the centre of the arches, push them just back into the wall, and the handles should just go through the top of the arches. What we can do then is just adjust the height of the arches down so the handles show more. So while you're doing this, you will get visitors from the birds landing on top of the handles, which is always welcome. With the arches in place, it's now time to take the wall blocks, and this is just literally 1 wall section. We just fit these in. Now, because we've used path blocks below, they will try to form an arch. What we need to do is just adjust those arches out of the way in a minute. It's just finding it. You just move those down and out of the way. Now, if you wanted to open the sluice gate, you can actually raise the block up to the top of the arch, and then actually use the path tool to raise the arch up, and the arch will then disappear into the wooden frames on the side, basically, so it looks like it's actually the gate is open below. With that pushed back in, just push these back into place. The same, so we need to clear the arch. This should just sit snugly within the wooden frames. And there we have it, a couple of sluice gates. It just gives an edge to where the water comes into the glade. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, then follow me for more Tiny Glade content.